A little sweat ain't never hurt nobody. Why I'm standing on the wall? I'm the one to not get invited. Get invited. Get invited. Get invited. Get invited.
Hello everyone, this is Dr. G, your emotional wellness doctor. As you can see, I'm a little out of breath because we're going to be talking about health in this episode. Thank you for joining me on another daily dose of inspiration for mind, body, and spirit. I am dedicated to helping you create that amazing life. A part of that is you have to have amazing body, amazing health. So it's so important for us to make sure that we are taking care of our body. Just to throw some numbers out there so you can understand how vitally important this is. There has been estimated about 60 million people who are just in America alone who are overweight. 19 million of those numbers are, guess what, children? What are we doing to our future? Obesity is linked to so many diseases. It's the number 2 cause of preventable deaths. That's right, I said preventable. You do not have to die, but you have to take care of your body. They say the U.S. population only makes up 5% of the world's population, but yet we make up 1/3. Let me say that again, 1/3 of the global weight. So the prediction is by the year 2020, researchers are predicting that 75% of Americans will be overweight. People, these numbers are startling and staggering. It should be enough to help you get your body in gear. It's so important to take care of yourself. So much of that has to do with what we feed our bodies, what we put into our bodies. I tell you, we have rationalized this thing down to the minute, to the number. We give ourselves excuses for not treating our bodies right, not eating healthy. So you can say, oh, I deserve to eat what I want to now that I'm grown. I can make my own choices and decisions. It makes me feel good when I eat. I like the food that I'm eating, or I'm just like this because it's in my genes. All of my family has high blood pressure or diabetes. So you don't do anything to try to stop it. Oh, I'm too busy to get on an exercise. I'm too busy to eat right. It costs too much. Pounds just come with age. I'm gonna die anyway. So much of what we do is how we rationalize it to ourselves. You only have the one body. The one body. You have to take care of it. When it comes to overeating, it all happens because of your emotions. We talked about how to manage your emotions and stress in an earlier episode, but I want to help you here understand about emotional eating. Yes, that's right. You eat because it makes you feel a certain way. They say that men eat to avoid feeling a certain way, and women eat because they are feeling a certain way. So when you're stressed, you go get some comfort food. There's certain foods that just make you feel better and bring you comfort. While we're doing this, we're putting on the pounds and we're putting on the pounds. The secret to weight loss is making a decision. Making a decision that you're going to be as healthy as you can be because you only have this one body. Making that choice that enough is enough. Overeating is triggered by stress. So when you know your trigger points, you can help to eliminate that stress, thereby eliminating overeating. But here's some steps I want to help you to get through overcoming emotional eating. Number 1, you have to admit that certain foods you eat have a feeling that's associated with it. Then you have to know what that feeling is bringing about. So say, for instance, when you eat ice cream, what is that feeling that it brings to you? This joy, this satisfaction, what are those feelings? Identify that. Understand what your personal history is with food. Sometimes we associate it with, oh, ice cream was a fun time in my life whenever I got to see my family. And so you eat that to create those memories. But you have to replace the food with something comparable. So you know how many calories that is giving you. Replace it with something comparable. Then you have to practice. You have to practice eating right. Just like with anything else, it's a practice. So you practice every day, taking care of yourself. And then you recruit an accountability partner, somebody that can help you through this journey, because we can't get through too many things alone. You need encouragement, you need support, and then you need to create a positive success plan. I talk about that in my book. So in my book, I go into greater detail, but I also want to encourage you to add supplements to your diet. The older you get, the more supplements you need to add to your diet. Also, visit your doctor. People don't go to the doctor. Get your checkup. Get your well woman check, your well man check. You need to do that every single year. Keep up with where you are. If your numbers are too high, then you need to work to lower them. If your numbers are too low, you need to increase them. Also, women, I encourage you all at whatever age to get your mammogram. I know they say to start at 40, but I've been losing friends and people that I know who are not yet in their 40s and have lost them to breast cancer because they hadn't had their mammogram. So I encourage you to get a mammogram, get those checkups, and then last but not least, to get more sleep. The benefits of getting sleep. I could go on for days just talking about rest. If your body needs it, rest. So in closing, I have to tell you some of the benefits of exercise that you don't really hear about a lot, and it's the brain benefits of exercise. Exercise actually reduces the negative effects of stress. It also improves learning, it builds your self-esteem, and improves your body image, of course. Exercise gives you a euphoric feeling, and it helps to keep the brain fit. And exercise may keep Alzheimer's at bay. So these are just some of the benefits that you don't hear all the time, because it also helps with your brain. And remember, I said success begins with the mind. So you want your brain to be in this best health as possible. This is just a little bit. I touched a little bit on your health and your body. In my book, in the chapter, I talk about so many things in the book and some other ideas on how to take care of your body. It's time for that tune-up. Thank you again for joining me for another episode of Your Daily Dose of Inspiration. Please go to my website, creatingamazinglives.com, and sign up for some other tips and things that I give, as well as download a chapter of my book. If you're in the driver's seat, why are you lost? Get the book. I'm telling you, it will help to change your life. It is the roadmap to an amazing life. Until next time, I'm going to tell you, go out there, do some exercises. Start creating a success plan so that you can eat right, lose those unwanted pounds, so you can be on your way to the best health ever. Have an amazing day.
I am worried